Hey, everybody. What's going on? You guys doing all right? Okay. I hope you're all doing very well. So, I'm sure you guys can tell by the title and the thumbnail that I was in a serious car accident recently. Everything's good, though. I'm perfectly fine. Just some bumps and bruises, that's all. I'm pretty lucky, actually. It could have been a lot worse. So, to escape with just a few bruises, I'm very fortunate. So, just thought I'd give you guys a little bit of an update and just let you know what happened and go through some pictures. Just a real quick video for you guys. Hopefully, I'll get back to my normal videos here this week and everything will be back to normal, okay? So, yeah, unfortunately, I was driving my wife's SUV that day. You guys all know I bought a new truck earlier this year, but my wife also bought a new Hyundai Santa Fe, just a beautiful vehicle. And because of the parking situation at our house, we usually just alternate vehicles every day. So one day I'll have my truck, and the other days I'll have her SUV. So, but yeah, that day I was driving her vehicle, coming home from work, just getting off the expressway, going through the intersection, and I look up, and there's this car just coming right at me. All I could see was headlights, and yeah, he was right there. There was no avoiding him, so I just kind of like slammed on my brakes and kind of like just braced for impact because I knew it was going to be a pretty nasty collision. So yeah, he hit me pretty good, and for like the next 4 or 5 minutes, it was just kind of all of like a daze. All the airbags went off, and there was smoke and steam, and my ears were like ringing, and I was kind of like trapped in the car in between the door and the center console, and my hips were pinned, and yeah, it was pretty intense there for a while, and these new vehicles, they're built with a emergency broadcast system. It's built into the vehicle, so I could hear the phone ringing, but it was coming through the speakers in the car, and the emergency operator got on the line, and she was asking me if I was okay, and they had detected an accident. So, and I told her, yeah, I've been in an accident, but I don't I don't really know if I'm okay. I just it's just I had to get my bearings there for a minute, and but the one thing I kept thinking of was I gotta call my wife. I gotta let her know what happened. And I was like just feeling around trying to find my phone. I had no idea where it was, and so yeah, it was just crazy. So I finally found my phone, and I called my wife and told her what had happened, and she drove down to meet me. And by the time she got there, there was police cars all over the place and the tow trucks, and I couldn't get out of the car because the other car was pinned up against me, so I had to kind of like crawl through and get out of the passenger seat. But while I was in my car, the driver of the other vehicle, he got out immediately to come around and check on me and make sure I was okay. So he was perfectly fine, and thankfully I was okay too. So just both the vehicles got messed up, that's all, but those can be replaced, right? So but I do have some pictures to show you. I can just kind of go through them. I have about 10 or 11 photos I can show you guys, and just kind of talk a little bit about each one, okay? Yeah, so this is, the night it happened. You can see all the airbags, exploded, and I guess that's a good thing. They're there to protect you. So I didn't even realize they went off, but every airbag on that whole entire side went off. You can see there's quite a bit of damage there, and the debris all over the ground. And there's I think that's about the only picture I have of both vehicles. You can see he hit me right on the driver's door. I'm really lucky. I feel very fortunate that I was able to make it through with no injuries. Just some bruises on my hips, and my left elbow and shoulder was kind of sore for the next week or so. But yeah, everything's good. And this is the a couple days later. It's kind of a funny story. I'll tell you in a little bit here after the slideshow. But my vehicle was lost for 2 days. Nobody knew where it was at. So but, there's some pictures of the inside, just the airbags deployed, and it was just a crazy ordeal. You can see every airbag on that whole entire side just went off. Even the ceiling of the vehicle started to cave in a little bit from all those airbags. And you can see it even ripped my seat pretty good. I think there was an airbag in there that actually popped out. That's why the seat ripped, but looks pretty dangerous to me. And there's a picture from the back hatch. Again, just all the airbags. So let's see what we've got next here. There we go. There's the new car that we bought. It took us about 2 weeks from the day of the accident to deal with the insurance and get everything worked out, and we went shopping. The first day we went shopping, and the guy really didn't want to negotiate too much, so I called him up the next day and said, look, what's it going to take to get this vehicle? And he went and worked with his managers and accounting people, and he called me back and told me what it was going to take. So I'm like, that's good, because we need to get this vehicle, and that's the one that she wanted. So we drove back and picked it up and drove it home, and now we have an even better vehicle than the one before. The other vehicle, it was front wheel drive, and this one is all wheel drive, so that'll really help in the snow, and just a couple other minor details. But I think we have a much better vehicle now, so everything worked out. So yeah, that's it. Pretty scary looking photos, right? But again, it's I'm just fortunate just to get a few bumps and bruises. It's that guy hit me right on my driver's door, and another thing, I think I'm really lucky that the window didn't break. It was fortunate for me. If that window would have broke, then I probably would have had some cuts and whatnot. But yeah, it was just so comical, because the insurance company called me and they wanted to know where the vehicle was, and I told them where it was at. I'm like, yeah, it's at the salvage yard, and told them where it was at. She's like, no, it's not there. I just talked to them. They don't have it. So I'm like, well, it must be at the other place then, because there was the night of the accident, they towed it to the main dealership where we bought the car, and then my insurance company was supposed to go there and pick it up and take it to their yard for inspection. So I'm like, well, if it's not at the inspection yard, then it must be at the dealership. And she's like, no, we talked to the dealership. They don't have it either. So here it is. My car is missing for like 2 days, and they finally found it. The main dealership had it towed to their body shop for some reason. I have no idea why they did that, but they did. So, but anyway, I just wanted to give you guys a quick update. That's what's been going on with me for the last couple weeks or so. But you saw the nice new vehicle that we have, so everything's back to normal. And what made it even worse was I worked these crazy hours at work, so I'm working these crazy hours and trying to deal with the insurance people and shop for new cars. So, but and I'm really glad too that the driver of the other vehicle, he was okay, because they measured the skid marks, and there was only about 5 feet of skid marks. So he didn't slam on his brakes until the very last second when he saw me coming through the intersection. So he hit me almost going, full force or full speed. So, but I'm glad he was okay too. And I actually felt bad for the guy because he was in the process of moving. His wife came to pick him up too. So it's me and this other guy and the two wives there. But yeah, he was in the process of moving. So he was carrying all of his boxes from one vehicle to the next, and yeah, it was just a crazy night. So, but hopefully this week I'll get back to some of my normal videos again. I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of an update as to what's been going on with me. So, but yeah, everything's good now. So, as always, thanks for watching. I hope you guys are all safe and healthy and doing well with everything that's going on in the world. Thanks for subscribing. I've gotten so many new subscribers recently. It's just amazing. So thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thanks for the wonderful comments you guys send me every single day. I still read each and every one of them. I get a lot of them these days, but it's still a real bright part of my day. One of the favorite parts of my day. It really keeps me going. I just love reading through the comments, so keep them coming, okay? All right, you guys stay safe. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time.